Okay, today I'm going to show you how to put wheel skins on a 2023 HRV. So right now we have the standard aluminum rims with the caps, and I went online, pretty much Google this anywhere. They have these hard plastic, they're called wheel skins. They're definitely not hubcaps. The hubcaps are something totally different. Wheel skins have to be exact fit form to the vehicle's wheel. So you can see on the back, they have these tabs in what is it, 5 different locations. So that's 10 different ways to snap it into place. And it also has where your air nozzle goes. So you line that up and you can just snap it on. So it would look something like this once it's lined up. So you actually have to get them on, of course. So I'm going to show you how to do that. One of the things you're going to have to do is remove the center cap. Now I did that on the other side, and not so easily done. So I'm going to show you some tips on how to do that too. But once you remove this, you can wipe this down a bit so it's nice and clean, and then you snap this into place. And then we're going to go ahead and paint these black so they match. Otherwise it might, I don't really mind the look of the silver on there, but black might look a little better. So we're going to do that too. Okay. So if you look online on how to get these center caps off, there's a lot of different recommendations. Some people say take a credit card and wedge it in there and try to pop it out. Some people say use cardboard. Some people say use tape to try to pop it out. Basically these tabs that create friction, and they snap in and then they lock into place with there's a little ridge on here. So the way I do it, because I don't want to scratch these, is, and different cars are different tolerances and thicknesses. Some people, I'll just show you what some people do. They take a piece of like duct tape and they stick it down really nice and tight on there. And then they try to pull it off, and that almost never works. So I just take the duct tape, and I do use duct tape, so I stick it down. And then I create a little pull tab on there just by folding it. And I make sure it's stuck down 100%. And I got this tiny little screwdriver here. And I go right where the tape is covering the plastic and the rim, and I push it in. And I just pry it just a tiny bit. There we go. Got it off, no problem at all. No scratches. You can see here. Definitely no scratches, and there's no scratching on the rim. So you do that for all 4 sides. You got your center caps. Like I said, I'm going to paint these black, and then also I like to just kind of clean the rim up because I'm putting plastic over it, and it will get dirty anyways, but I just think it's the right thing to do. Next thing I'm going to do is use the Plasti Dip. It's basically a black rubberized paint. Works really well. The reason I use this instead of just spray painting it black is if someone ever wanted to take the wheel skins off and go back to their former silver color, the Plasti Dip peels off really easy. It's kind of like a great product because it's like removable on almost any automotive application. You can always remove it. It's going to take like 5 or 6 coats maybe. Okay, so we're ready to install the wheel skin. Again, wheel skins are different than hubcaps. They have to be exact match. So all these grooves, indentions, lines, peaks, valleys, they're all fitted on the back. So it's an exact fit. Another word of caution is these are very brittle. This material is very brittle. So first thing I'm going to do is find the air supply, and I'm going to line it up with the hole here. This is actually a pretty quick operation, but you gotta listen for the snaps. So once it's lined up, I'm gonna go ahead and start applying pressure. Okay, so you probably heard those snaps, and what I'm gonna do is just reach my hand around here, and you can't see it, but those tabs I showed you earlier should be fully engaged behind the rims. So I'm just going to check to make sure all of them are there. And then what that ensures is when I'm driving, it's not going to fly off when I hit a pothole. So these are all fully engaged. The other thing I did, made sure that I could remove my lug nuts. I used the tool that came with the car, and I was able to easily slide them in here and turn the lug nuts. So if I have to get my tires rotated at any time, I can easily do that. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get my caps. So these are the caps I painted. I tried to match the gloss as much as possible. So all you really have to do is stick them in. It doesn't matter how you line them up. And you just snap it in and just make sure it's fully engaged. Then I'll step back. You can kind of see what a difference it makes as far as appearance. So I'm going to go ahead and snap the other one on, and then we'll take a final look.